There's always a calm before the storm, but when that storm hits, it will be epic. The world is about to change forever. Are you ready for Armageddon?
Welcome to PAW Armageddon Royale, the first pay-per-view in PAW history. And tonight is all about the superstars in the back there looking to make their move on the industry. So without further ado, let the show begin! And now it's time for our Trios Eliminator match between the Death Riders, the LWO, and the New Day. And if you don't know the rules of this Eliminator match, every 45 seconds a new member of each team comes out. Rey Mysterio's team is coming out first as he won that triple threat to get the advantage last week. And now inverted Hurricanrana by Joaquin Wilde. Big E stunned in the corner. And once all three team members are in the match, that is when you were able to get your whole team eliminated. If one person from the team is pinned, the whole team is eliminated. And now, back to the action here. Big E back on his feet, and Pac running for a crossbody, caught by Big E, looking for a body slam, but a missile drop kick by Joaquin Wilde knocks them both down. And now our first member, Cruz del Toro. As I mentioned earlier, Rey Mysterio got the advantage in that triple threat match between the leaders of these three teams last week, giving the advantage to the LWO. Masterful rope skills by Joaquin Wilde in a Hurricanrana onto Big E, missile dropkick onto Pac, and these two in the ring reuniting. And now Big E rolling to the outside of the ring here. Rolling to the steps is Big E, trying to recover on the outside of the ring. And Joaquin Wilde with a super splash onto Big E, taking them both into the crowd. And Cruz del Toro has a hold of Pac, and with a low blow, Pac knocks Cruz del Toro down. And that is legal with this triple threat rules here. And now a double stomp onto Cruz del Toro. And Joaquin Wilde able to break it up at the last second. Joaquin Wilde with a drop kick onto Pac in the corner. And here comes Claudio Castagnoli, Pac's partner here. Big E trying to make it back up to his feet. And Cruz del Toro has Pac up, looking for a Spanish fly onto Pac by Cruz del Toro. And now a splash by Joaquin Wilde. Big E standing up now, and Cesaro with an elbow. 1, 2, 3 almost, but Claudio able to break it up just in time. And now an uppercut to Cruz del Toro and a enziguri to Joaquin Wilde. And now the neutralizer onto Cruz del Toro. Cover. Almost, but Joaquin Wilde able to drop kick Pac into the pin there, breaking it up. And here's Xavier Woods, Big E's partner on the outside here. Big E finally getting some help. And an uppercut knocks both of the members of the New Day in this match out. And now Claudio standing up while Joaquin Wilde with a splash onto the outside takes him out. Double stomp to the back of Pac. Looking for the cover, but oh, come on, Claudio. Distracting the referee. And now Xavier Woods shoving Claudio off of the apron, a 2 count, but Pac able to reverse it. And here's Rey Mysterio finishing out the LWO. The LWO is now eligible to be eliminated in this match. And a splash onto Claudio and Xavier Woods. Big E taking out Rey Mysterio on the outside. And now Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde, the other members of the LWO, looking for a double splash onto Pac. But Cesaro reverses, taking down Joaquin Wilde, and Neville taking down Cruz del Toro. And now Big E with a splash into both of them. And there was Jon Moxley taking out Rey Mysterio, who was checking on his partner Joaquin Wilde. And oh my goodness, the midnight hour by the New Day reversed as Jon Moxley takes them both down. And now a splash onto Big E. Cover on Big E. 1, 2, 3. Almost! Kofi Kingston. And now all three teams are in the ring and eligible to be eliminated here. Oh my goodness, Cruz del Toro knocking out Xavier Woods. Pac in the corner, getting a hurricanrana by Rey Mysterio, and walking the ropes to take out Claudio Castagnoli. And looking for an armbar, reversed by Kofi Kingston into a crucifix. And Kofi in the corner now, taken out by Cruz del Toro with a deadly double foot stomp by Walking Wild, finishing him off, putting him to the outside. And now, Rey Mysterio taking Big E out. And now a splash onto Kofi Kingston by Cruz del Toro, and another one by Joaquin Wilde, and 3 splashes onto Xavier Woods. That's the count. And the New Day have been eliminated from this Trios Eliminator match. It is down to the LWO and the Death Riders, who are in the ring right now. These two, the final 2 teams, the LWO and the Death Riders. Which one will walk out of here with the championship belts? And Cruz del Toro splashes, runs into a boot by Jon Moxley. And now Walking Wild on the middle rope and taken out by an uppercut by Cesaro. And now Rey Mysterio twisting and turning Pac here. And now it looked like a tornado DDT. And Jon Moxley with a clothesline to Rey Mysterio. And Cruz del Toro taking out Pac. And Jon Moxley with a dropkick taking out Cruz del Toro. And now it's just Rey Mysterio and Jon Moxley in the middle of the ring here. Moxley in the corner. Here comes Rey Mysterio. Mysterio with a 619. Mysterio might do it. The LWO might be the Trios champions. And now looking for a splash. But the double knees by Jon Moxley, reversing the splash. And oh, come on. The paradigm shift by Jon Moxley. Cover on Rey Mysterio. 1, 2, 3. The Death Riders have retained their Trios titles. This time, it wasn't in a cheaty way. I have to give respect for the Death Riders for that. But still, the Death Riders retaining their Trios championships. Mysterio down the corner. What is Jon Moxley doing? And says Claudio with the chair. Are you kidding me? Into the already injured shoulder of Rey Mysterio. And the LWO can't do anything as they're on the corner at the outside. And now some chair shots to Rey Mysterio's shoulder. That has to be a broken shoulder now. Come on, I was just giving you all respect, and now I take it all back and give you some disrespect for that. Injuring Rey Mysterio, and our lights have gone out here. Technical difficulties, maybe. Are those fireflies? Are there fireflies in the ring right now? Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! It's Joe Gacy, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Dexter Lumis, and Uncle Howdy, the figure that's been appearing haunting Jon Moxley. It's the Wyatt Six, staring into the face of the Death Riders. This is a warning. And the lights have just gone out. Have they just vanished? I can't tell. And they're gone. The Wyatt Six are gone, leaving a message for the Death Riders. And it's time for PAW's first Inferno match. Here comes Kane, the brother of The Undertaker, and these two, oh my goodness, there's some fire before the match even starts. But what I was saying, these two have started this feud since Kane eliminated The Undertaker in a battle royal 4 weeks ago. And then that hardcore tag match last week that determined what stipulation this match was going to be. Undertaker fought for a casket. Kane fought for an Inferno, and there's some lightning for The Undertaker, showing that he can be supernatural as well. And these two, a brotherly feud that is needing to be solved. The Undertaker making his way down to the ring, ready for this Inferno match. And if you're not sure how it works, an Inferno match, you win by whoever, oh my goodness, there's the fire. The Inferno match has started. But whoever gets lit on fire first loses the match, and the person who can get their opponent lit on fire is the winner. And now Kane with the big boot, Undertaker almost touching the fire there. And Kane lifting up the Undertaker now. Actually, no, trying to push him closer to the fire. Undertaker fighting back and shoving Kane over. Now, pushing Kane to get closer to the fire. Kane opens the fire, but he pulls back and elbows to the Undertaker. Taker in the corner. He's climbing the top rope looking for a clothesline. Caught by Kane into a choke slam. And now Kane picks up the Undertaker and tries to shove him into that fire. Kane falls back, almost touching the fire, but able to fall forward, just avoiding it by inches. And the Undertaker with a leg drop, knocking Kane over, and Kane close to the ropes, but he's able to roll back. And now the Undertaker has a hold of Kane, lifts him up, and Kane knocks him down. The Undertaker down now in an elbow drop by Kane. And now Kane looking to go to the top rope like his brother did just a few moments ago. And Kane with a diving clothesline onto the Undertaker. This time it connects, unlike the Undertaker, and inching closer to the fire. Taker almost in the fire, but able to fight out with some elbows to Kane. And now Undertaker has Kane in choke hold position here and looking for a choke slam, but Kane able to fight out of it, and now a nasty elbow drop, followed by a couple more trying to get the Undertaker back up to his feet and shove him into that fire. Kane now moving back for another elbow drop, devastating onto the Undertaker. And now Kane shoving Undertaker towards the fire. Taker trying to fight back, closer to the fire than ever. And now the Undertaker fighting Kane back here. Kane almost sent into the fire. And Undertaker inching Kane closer and closer into the fire. Kane able to fight out. Kane back up to his feet here. And the Undertaker with a diving clothesline onto Kane. Kane is almost in the fire. Kane is just inches away from the fire. This match has been intense so far. I can feel the heat of the fire just sitting here. And now, Undertaker with the tombstone onto Kane. Kane falling down. Tombstone by the Undertaker. Taker down. These two exhausted from trying to keep away from the fire here. And now Kane rising up from the dead. And so is the Undertaker, now staring into each other's eyes. Which one of these men is going to get engulfed by the flames first? And Kane looking for an enziguri, taking down his brother. And now lifting the Undertaker up, looking for another tombstone here. Kane has Undertaker in tombstone position again, but the Undertaker looking to fight out of it. Kane is moving closer and closer to that fire. Undertaker reverses the tombstone into his own, and Kane's on fire. Kane is on fire. The Undertaker has won this match. Kane is on fire. He's engulfed by the flames. And now to the outside. We need a fire extinguisher. Oh my goodness. Kane engulfed by the flames. His brother, the Undertaker, has just won this Inferno match. And Kane is burnt to a crisp out there. The Undertaker, victorious. And now we have our Legends Championship match between AJ Styles and Penta. And this all started when AJ Styles injured his brother a couple of weeks ago. Penta looking for revenge, looking to make AJ tap out. And there's Penta, the Legends Champion. He won that title in an Ultimate X match back at the Big Bang, and has so far not defended it. This is his first defense, and he's looking to have it be successful. Now, I hope AJ's two goons, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, don't make an appearance here tonight. Penta wanted a fair game, and hopefully AJ is going to listen. There it is, the Legends Championship, ready to be defended in this I Quit match between Penta and AJ Styles. And AJ starting off hot with a splash in the corner, and now big boots to Penta's chest and face here, grinding his boot against Penta's face here, looks like trying to rip off the mask using his boot is AJ. And now, on the middle rope, Penta being smashed in between the apron and AJ. AJ now on the top rope, looking for a double stomp onto Penta. Penta now draped over the bottom rope and now smashed between the apron and AJ's foot. And now AJ has a hold of Penta's legs here. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, AJ. Lifting up, smashing Penta's head onto the bottom of the apron. And now slamming him into the ring post. Come on. And now AJ has a Boston Crab locked in. Referee trying to see if Penta wants to quit here. Penta's not an easy quitter, but this hold might change things. Penta able to reverse, pushing AJ off of him. AJ landing on those steps behind him. And AJ trying to make it back to his feet here. AJ in the middle of that railing right here. And Penta with a super kick. And now grinding AJ into that rail. My goodness, AJ getting pressed against that rail there. And now Penta grabbing the leg and pulling AJ. Grinding him against those rails again. AJ, his head being pulled in so many different directions there. And now a sleeper hold locked in, applied onto AJ Styles. AJ trying to fight back. Oh, come on. It's Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Penta said he wanted a fair match, but when you want a fair match against AJ Styles, that's never gonna happen. Oh, and come on. Luke Gallows holding Penta while Carl Anderson unleashes punches onto Penta's chest and face. AJ trying to make it back to the apron now. Back onto the apron, and Carl Anderson has Penta up for that face bomb cutter. Penta down, and now AJ with the double stomp, knocking Penta off of the apron. And now AJ stomps him again. Penta caught in a similar situation now. And now AJ jiggling him, it's Luke Gallows actually, jiggling him up and down. All the blood going to Penta's head there. Oh my goodness, and it's Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Jack Perry and, whoa, Luchasaurus with a super kick, knocking Luke Gallows out of here. This Jurassic Express, there goes Carl Anderson, are out here after the OC attacked them and destroyed their car a couple of weeks ago. Evening the odds is the OC, and now a super kick to AJ Styles. Styles in powerbomb position now. 4 chairs are set up, and Styles goes through them all. And Luchasaurus with a clothesline, taking Luke Gallows through a table on the outside. And now Penta has AJ in a suplex position. AJ able to reverse now in a DDT onto Penta. AJ, clever way of getting out of there. And now AJ grabbing this rope here. Security out here trying to separate these 4 men on the outside. And oh my gosh, AJ Styles with a rope wrapped around Penta. Penta being choked, being held over those ropes. His feet are not touching the ground. He's being choked. And Penta able to reverse with an enziguri. And now Styles getting taken for a double stomp onto the steel steps. And then a suplex onto the steel steps. Styles' back must be broken now. Those steel steps are pure steel. And AJ just went through it. And here's Penta. He has a dumbbell on the arm. And now pulling back the arm of AJ Styles in what looks like the sacrifice. But that dumbbell allows for AJ not to get loose. AJ might have to quit here. He might have to quit here. That arm being pulled back. It's going to be broken here by Penta. I quit! Oh my goodness, AJ Styles has just quit. Penta retains as AJ Styles has just quit. A smart move by AJ there, having to quit before his arm being broken. And there he is, Penta, still the Legends champion after defeating AJ Styles here tonight. And we are ready for some People's World title action. And here comes the challenger, Jushin Thunder Liger. Liger defeated Gunther and CM Punk 2 weeks ago to earn this opportunity, and he's not gonna let it go to waste. This is the first time the People's World Championship is being defended in PAW history. And here's our champion, Shawn Michaels. Michaels won that championship in a scramble match back at Big Bang. Liger was not a part of that match, but you know who was? Gunther. And Gunther has been on a reign of terror trying to get to Shawn Michaels, but he has failed to do so far. Michaels handing over the championship. There it is, the People's World Championship, the most prestigious prize in PAW. Shawn Michaels is not going to let that championship go easily. Jushin Thunder Liger is not going to put up an easy fight. These two are determined to win. But only one can. Let's find out who that is. Shawn Michaels extending the arm. Liger taking the offer with a handshake of respect here. And Michaels now pulling Liger in, lifting him up, looking for a teardrop suplex. Liger able to reverse, now with the German suplex to Michaels. But Michaels able to kip up, back to his feet, and an enziguri by Jushin Thunder Liger takes Michaels to the floor. And now Jushin Thunder Liger climbing to the top rope here. Michaels able to move out the way, and Liger misses the moonsault but still lands on his feet, almost with a kip up now. These two with matched athleticism here. And now Michaels looking for sweet chin music, caught by Jushin Thunder Liger, and a dragon screw. Michaels holding onto that leg, and then a forearm right to Michaels' face. Michaels now on the floor in a moonsault. Cover on Shawn, but before the count can start, able to press out of Jushin Thunder Liger. Liger in the corner now. Shawn on his knees. Shawn ducks. And Jushin Thunder Liger misses a Shining Wizard. Liger back up to his feet in the corner here. And here comes Shawn Michaels bouncing off the middle and top rope. And now a Hurricanrana by Shawn Michaels. Liger landing straight on his head. And now Michaels back to the middle rope with a moonsault onto Jushin Thunder Liger. Cover 1. But that's not enough to keep Jushin Thunder Liger down. He powers out at 1. Onto the ropes now, and Shawn Michaels with the diving crossbody onto Jushin Thunder Liger. And now a senton onto Jushin. Cover. But Liger able to reverse it, flips Shawn over now. Now standing on his head, showing that athleticism. And knees to the gut of Shawn Michaels, crushing Shawn Michaels under the weight of his knees. But Shawn catches him up top now, and these two rolling around the ring mat in some very technical wrestling here. And Michaels able to get the sharpshooter locked in on Jushin Thunder Liger. Michaels has the sharpshooter locked in deep. Jushin Thunder Liger now trying to make it to the ropes, but Shawn leaning back, applying more on the back of Jushin Thunder Liger. Now Liger reversing, flipping Shawn over to his back now. And now crushing Shawn Michaels. And now a cover on Shawn Michaels. Cover on Michaels. 1, 2, 3. Almost, but Shawn able to reverse it. And now Jushin Thunder Liger has got Shawn Michaels in the surfboard. Michaels stretching out in the surfboard here, locked in by Jushin Thunder Liger. Liger releases on the surfboard. Maybe not the smartest idea. But now, rolling Michaels around on the mat. Flipping Michaels over here. Liger with some technical wrestling. And now, bouncing off the ropes with another German suplex. Michaels to his knees now, and a Shining Wizard by Jushin Thunder Liger. Liger picking Shawn back up, looking for a sit-out powerbomb onto Shawn Michaels. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Almost, but Michaels able to kick out at the last second. But Michaels still has Liger's foot here, reversing it into a single leg Boston Crab. Shawn locking in yet another submission onto Jushin Thunder Liger. Liger having to crawl to the ropes once more. Almost making it to the ropes this time. And Liger able to reach out his hand, and he makes it to the ropes. Shawn has to release, but Jushin Thunder Liger able to flip Shawn out of the submission hold. And now Shawn in the corner. Here comes Jushin Thunder Liger. And Shawn able to move out the corner. And Jushin Thunder Liger hits the corner directly And now Michaels on the top rope with a coast to coast. That has to be it for Jushin Thunder Liger. Now Shawn climbing to the top rope with a moonsault onto Jushin Thunder Liger. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh! Jushin Thunder Liger able to kick out and now reversing the pin into what looks like a PAW driver onto Shawn Michaels. That's what defeated CM Punk. 1, 2, 3, but Shawn Michaels able to get the shoulder just barely off the mat. And now Michaels rolling Jushin Thunder Liger into what looks like a crucifix. Liger rolling out of it here. And now on the top rope, looking for a moonsault. But Michaels connects with sweet chin music instead. Cover onto Jushin Thunder Liger. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's it. Shawn Michaels retains the People's World Championship. What a performance by both men in this match. But Shawn Michaels able to retain a successful defense by the People's World Champion Shawn Michaels here tonight. Can't wait for more out of Shawn Michaels. And up next, the Armageddon Royale to see who challenges him at Wrestle War. And now it's time for a People's World title match. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Armageddon Royale. 30 men, 1 winner. With that winner gaining a People's World title opportunity at Wrestle War in the main event. And here are the rules of the Armageddon Royale. 2 men start the match. Every minute a new man enters. If both feet touch the floor after being tossed over the top rope, you're eliminated. The winner gets a title match at Wrestle War. And there's Shawn Michaels and Teddy Long in their VIP seats on the outside here, ready to watch the action and see who goes to Wrestle War. And here's number 1, the Ring General, Gunther. Gunther has a tough situation to get through, starting at number 1, having to go through every man to win. And here's number 2, CM Punk. These two definitely have a rivalry that is not over yet. And now starting at 1 and 2, it's bound to get dirty in here. Gunther, CM Punk having to go through a ton of other men just to get to the end of this match. Now CM Punk starting off hot with a knee to the corner, caught by Gunther trying to eliminate him now. And Gunther has Punk's knee, and Punk takes him down with a DDT, reversing that hold Gunther had on him to try and eliminate him. And now CM Punk picking up the Ring General. And Gunther reverses with a chop to the chest of CM Punk. And now trying to get CM Punk over the top rope. Almost there, but Punk still has a bunch of fight left in him. And a kick to Gunther. And now a knee, knocking Gunther over the top rope. Trying now to get him eliminated. Fully over that top rope there. CM Punk knocked back. And now Gunther has a hold of CM Punk. And Irish whipping him into the corner there. Punk in the corner reverses with a big boot. Gunther was trying something there. Gets caught with a big boot. And the count has started. Big boot to CM Punk. Now trying to eliminate him. The count has started. 3, 2, 1. And it's the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre ready for action here as the number 3 entrant making his PAW debut here at the Armageddon Royale. I'm sure we'll see a lot of debuts in this Rumble. And now, Gunther gets caught with a Claymore by Drew McIntyre. Stumbling into the corner, can't make it up to his feet. And now, Drew trying to eliminate CM Punk here. Punk almost lifted over the top rope. His feet not touching the ground yet, just barely off above the mat on the floor. And now CM Punk back in the ring, taking a hold of Drew McIntyre. And a drop kick knocking CM Punk and Drew McIntyre down. Gunther with a dinosaur drop kick onto CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. These men are all down now. Drew trying to make it back up to his feet here. And Gunther able to take advantage of that, getting Drew caught in the corner here. Trying to eliminate Drew. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is it? And it's Triple H. Triple H is out here and ready to make a dominant performance. The last time we saw Triple H was in that Battle Royal at the first PAW live show. He hasn't done much since, and now Punk in the same situation he was just a moment ago, dangling off on the apron there. And now a spine buster by Triple H, and then caught with a Claymore is Triple H. And now Gunther picking up CM Punk, looking for the last symphony on Punk. And Drew picking up Triple H, trying to get him eliminated in the corner now. Triple H fighting back with an elbow, knocking Drew out. And now Drew with a belly-to-belly suplex onto Triple H. And CM Punk trying to eliminate Gunther. Almost there, but Gunther still holding on here. Gunther just barely hanging on. And then Drew sends Gunther over, but Gunther is not touching the floor yet. The count has begun, and a future shock DDT onto CM Punk. Number 5 is Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, one half of the PAW Tag Team Champions, is in this match, and he's ready to make a name for himself, showing that he can do more than just be a tag team guy. And now, Drew McIntyre had Drew had an air raid on CM Punk. Triple H tried to stop that, I guess. And then Jeff Hardy with a splash onto both of them. And now Hardy with the whisper in the wind to Gunther, but Gunther counters with a powerbomb onto Jeff Hardy. This match is chaos. Triple H onto the apron now, on the riskiest spot in this match, and then a knee. Triple H almost eliminated. Both feet just barely off the mat down there. And now Gunther looking to eliminate Jeff Hardy, but Hardy able to counter and grabbing that middle rope. And here comes number 6. Who will it be? A Claymore to Gunther knocks him out. 3, 2, 1. It's Sheamus. Sheamus is out here ready to make a name for himself in a debut at PAW. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre have some unfinished business as they worked in the same indie ring together in Ireland and Scotland. And these two now brawling with Jeff Hardy trying to eliminate Gunther, it seemed like, on the corner over there. Sheamus and McIntyre brawling, and then a Glasgow kiss knocks Sheamus to the ground. And a superplex by CM Punk onto Triple H off the top rope. And now Drew trying to lift Sheamus over onto the apron. And Sheamus counters and now has Drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my goodness. Sheamus with more than 10 beats to the barn. Drew on the apron knocked out here. And it's the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. He competed in a gauntlet match at the Big Bang to see if he could become the inaugural overseas champion. Aleister Black ended up winning that match. And Ilya with the Torpedo Moscow as Gunther is trying to eliminate Jeff Hardy. And now beating on the back of Gunther in an enziguri. And a bro kick onto Ilya Dragunov. And a Anaconda Vice onto Gunther now, who's taken out by Ilya. Oh my goodness. Ilya Dragunov almost eliminated here by Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Ilya Dragunov, the first elimination, but there goes Drew and Sheamus as well. 3 of these men have just been eliminated. The first elimination was Ilya Dragunov, followed by McIntyre and Sheamus. And Gunther fighting out of this Anaconda Vice here. Triple H on his feet and gets knocked out by Jeff Hardy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's next? It's Bradshaw, part of the APA, who have been attacking the Hardy Boys for the past couple of weeks. And the clothesline onto Jeff Hardy, knocking Hardy out. And now a powerbomb onto Hardy halfway across the ring. And now Bradshaw looking to eliminate Jeff Hardy, who's been rivaling with for a couple of weeks now. And now a powerbomb position on Triple H. And CM Punk from the top rope, a clothesline, knocking down Gunther and Triple H. And now a sleeper hold onto Jeff Hardy here. Hardy needs to find a way to get out of there. Looking for a GTS onto Gunther, but Gunther able to reverse, gets out onto the apron here, and CM Punk, oh my goodness, a sidewalk slam there, and a spine buster as Triple H took CM Punk from Gunther and hit him with a spine buster. And now Hardy in the corner on the top rope being elbowed by Bradshaw. This match is chaos, but Bradshaw gets a clothesline for the top rope. Who's the next entrant? And it's Farouk here to help his APA partner. Farouk sliding into the ring and knocking Hardy down with just one punch. CM Punk trying to eliminate Triple H over here in the corner, but Triple H down to the mat now. And oh my goodness, the clothesline dominator onto Jeff Hardy. And now Gunther with the drop kick onto CM Punk and Triple H in the corner. Jeff Hardy is almost eliminated here. The APA double teaming Jeff Hardy. Hardy needs to find a way to get out of this, or else he is going to be eliminated. And now sleeper hold onto CM Punk, applied by Gunther, and Triple H breaks it up with a knee onto CM Punk, knocking them both down. And now grinding the boot in Hardy's face is Bradshaw and Farouk here. Hardy still hanging on. I don't know how. He should be eliminated here, but the fighting will of Jeff Hardy won't allow it. And now Triple H on the corner. CM Punk jumping on him, knocking H down. Not eliminated yet. Hardy, his feet are just an inch off of the ground. He is still in this match. The APA trying everything they can. And number 10, it's Matt Hardy with the double clothesline taking the APA down. Number 10, Matt Hardy, and a big boot by Bradshaw, knocking them both down. And now Farouk getting a hold of Jeff Hardy, and Farouk is eliminated with a backdrop reversal by Matt Hardy. And now Bradshaw clotheslining him and Matt Hardy. All three of these men eliminated here. Jeff Hardy still in the ring, checking on his brother now. Matt Hardy has been eliminated, but Jeff is still in this match. And oh my goodness, a powerbomb suplex by Gunther, CM Punk, and Triple H. Oh my goodness, all three of these men down in the middle of the ring. The only one standing here is Jeff Hardy, who just watched his brother be eliminated. Gunther back up to his feet now. And Jeff Hardy off the top rope with a senton onto Gunther, taking him down. The count has begun. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, making his PAW debut at number 11 in the Armageddon Royale. And now Jeff Hardy eliminated by Triple H. Hardy eliminated after surviving just a few more seconds than his brother Matt. And now 3 super kicks taking down the 3 men in the ring. Jacob Fatu is a werewolf unleashed, and a Samoan drop onto Triple H. Triple H is down here. Punk standing, and a super kick almost sending Punk over the ring ropes. Impaler DDT onto Gunther. Jacob Fatu just dominating in the ring right here. Fatu, an unstoppable force, a force to be reckoned with. And now Triple H almost eliminated by Jacob Fatu. Triple H still holding on. Our next entrant is coming in here in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is it? It's Big Bad Van Vader. Vader, the big man in the Rumble here. Triple H almost eliminated. Still hanging on, but Jacob Fatu able to eliminate Triple H, who came in at number 4 in this match. And now, these two comparing their size. Jacob Fatu might be smaller, but he is much more deadlier. And now a chop to Jacob Fatu applied by Vader. And Vader tossing Jacob Fatu down, and an elbow drop onto Fatu. And now a splash into CM Punk and Gunther in the corner. Those men still in this match from number 1 and 2. Jacob Fatu trying to make it back up to his feet here. And Vader with a big splash in the corner. And now elbows to the back of Jacob Fatu. Fatu on the ground now. And a jumping elbow to the back of Jacob Fatu. Vader has just dominated the ring. Fatu, the dominant force, has just been tamed. 3, 2, 1. Our next entrant is the Ruler, Oba Femi, him and Gunther have some unsettled business to get to, and they will get to that at Heartbreak Havoc in 2 weeks, the day before Valentine's Day. And now Gunther with the DDT with the arm hooked, and these two comparing, sizing up, and Oba tries to knock over Vader, almost does it, and now Vader with some tackles in the corner trying to eliminate Obafemi, and a backdrop by Vader onto Obafemi. And there's Vader showboating, super kick by Jacob Fatu rocks Vader. Vader is finally down now. Fatu trying to eliminate him in the corner as Obafemi takes down Gunther, and now with that toss by Obafemi there, pretty sure he calls that the leap of faith there, onto Gunther. And oh my goodness, a deadly chop by the Mastodon Vader onto Jacob Fatu. Our next entrant is coming out here in 2 seconds. Who will it be? It's the Overseas Champion, Aleister Black, the 3rd champion to be in this match, as the Hardy Boys were the tag team champions. And now in the corner here, Aleister Black takes him out with a double knees to the back of Vader, and then a double knees onto CM Punk in the corner, then to Vader, and then to Jacob Fatu, and then to Gunther, and now to Obafemi. Aleister Black cleaning house here with double knees to the faces of everybody, and Jacob Fatu takes him out with a super kick, and now looking for a moonsault onto Aleister Black, a deadly moonsault, and Fatu standing now. Oba picks him up for that leap of faith again, this time knocking over CM Punk and Gunther. Obafemi in the ring now, in a black mass by Aleister Black. And Vader takes him out with the elbow to the back of the head. Vader still in this match, a dominant force here. And the count has begun. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. It's Joe Hendry taking out Vader here, almost eliminating Vader, number 15, Joe Hendry. And now everyone gathered around trying to eliminate Vader. Everyone in the ring, even Gunther here, trying to get rid of the biggest threat in this match, Vader, and CM Punk on the top rope with an elbow. And that has to take out Vader. Vader eliminated from the Royal Rumble with that elbow from CM Punk. Everyone in the ring celebrating, getting the biggest threat out of the match. And now Joe Hendry. Come on, turn around, Hendry. There he is. Joe Hendry in this match, and I hope he's going to win here. Oh, come on. Gunther with a drop kick, and then a Samoan drop by Jacob Fatu onto CM Punk. Aleister Black almost eliminated by Obafemi. Jacob Fatu trying to get rid of CM Punk. And now, sleeper hold onto Joe Hendry, trying to get Hendry out of here. And the count for number 16 has just begun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's John Cena. You can't see him, but we can. John Cena here to win the Royale, and he was promised a spot in this match after being told he cannot face Brock Lesnar, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker after they had been suspended. And now the 5 moves of doom by John Cena. 5 knuckle shuffle, Gunther up to his feet, and Joe Hendry gets Gunther for a fall-away slam onto Gunther. Hendry completing those 5 moves of doom. Oh, come on. Gunther with a back body drop, eliminating Joe Hendry. The fan favorite has just been eliminated. And then there it is, the AA. And into the corner, a knee and a bulldog. And Aleister Black on the top rope with an inverted Hurricanrana onto Obafemi. And then John Cena with a double stomp onto Aleister Black. Jacob Fatu almost eliminated by that knee to the back of the head by CM Punk. Fatu still hanging on. The count of 10 has begun. STF locked on to Aleister Black here. Black trying to find a way to break free from it. And it's the half-dead man, Darby Allin. And Cena set up for a power bomb by Gunther onto Aleister Black. And now looking for a leap of faith, but Jacob Fatu with a moonsault onto CM Punk and Gunther, and then a coffin drop onto Gunther with number 17, Darby Allin. And he eats a super kick and a Samoan drop by Jacob Fatu. Fatu on his knees now, and then a Meteora by Darby Allin. And then a black mass to the back of the head by Aleister Black. And here comes number 18. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's Seth freaking Rollins, who was also guaranteed a shot at winning this match by Teddy Long after wanting to face the same people who John wanted to. A curb stomp onto Jacob Fatu and onto Darby Allin. And then onto Aleister Black, a triple curb stomp onto all those men, and Gunther with a super kick almost eliminated, but his feet just barely off the ground. Super kick to Obafemi, and now a stare down between Rollins and Cena. Oh my goodness, a drop kick by Gunther takes them both down. And now Rollins thrown into the ropes, still hanging on though. Almost eliminated by Gunther, and then another powerbomb onto John Cena by Gunther. That's the second one here. And a curb stomp onto Gunther by Seth Rollins. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's all ego. Ethan Page, who set out an attack onto Darby Allin and Aleister Black last night during their title match, after their title match, And now Aleister Black and Darby Allin fighting onto the apron here. And oh my goodness, Ethan Page pushes them off, eliminating them both. Aleister Black and Darby Allin eliminated by all ego. Ethan Page. And now Page face to face with John Cena. And Page slapping John Cena to the ground with the disrespect. And Ethan Page has Cena up for an ego's edge onto John Cena. Ethan Page celebrating that, and a super kick by Jacob Fatu. And a Pepsi plunge by CM Punk onto Seth Rollins. And Jacob Fatu trying to eliminate Ethan Page here. Here comes number 20. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, number 20. CM Punk down. Oh my goodness, a powerbomb by Gunther onto Obafemi, on to CM Punk, and a disaster kick onto Gunther. And now a Cody cutter onto Ethan Page. Cody now trying to eliminate all ego Ethan Page, and a superplex by Seth Rollins onto CM Punk. And oh my goodness, Ethan Page almost eliminated, still hanging on there. And a powerbomb by Gunther onto Seth Rollins, lifting him back up for another powerbomb. And Gunther lifting him back up for 3 consecutive powerbombs. And then a shoulder tackle to the back of Gunther. All these men trying to eliminate one another in this match here. And oh my goodness, a shoulder tackle by John Cena sends Gunther onto the outside of the ring. He went through the middle rope. He is not eliminated yet. But here comes number 21. Who will it be? Gunther on the outside. Not eliminated, I repeat. And it's Chris Jericho, the third man who was promised a spot in this Rumble match after wanting to face the 3 deadly men in this business. Oh my goodness, and speaking of one of them, it's Brock Lesnar. He's supposed to be suspended. He is not meant to be in here. And Bronson Reed with a splash onto Seth Rollins. And John Cena in the corner. Tsunami onto Seth Rollins. And a spear by Braun Breaker onto John Cena. Oh my goodness, absolute chaos. Oh my gosh, a spear knocking out security here by Braun Breaker and Brock Lesnar with a German suplex onto Chris Jericho, and now to that security guard. And Seth Rollins has just eliminated himself by jumping onto Brock Lesnar, and John Cena eliminated by Gunther, who takes advantage of this commotion. And here's Teddy Long. At Heartbreak Havoc, the 3 of you versus the 3 of you in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Oh my goodness, what an announcement by Teddy Long in 2 weeks. At Heartbreak Havoc, the 6 of these men in a tag match, Falls Count Anywhere rules. And here comes Chris Jericho's replacement, Santino Marella here. And a Cody looking for a crossroads onto Ethan Page, connected. And Ethan Page spiked on his head. And a Samoan drop onto Obafemi by Jacob Fatu. And there goes Ethan Page, eliminated by Cody Rhodes. Nice performance by Ethan Page. And it's the Cobra. The Cobra. Santino Marella looking to strike Gunther with the Cobra. Gunther doesn't move. He does it again. The Cobra strikes twice. Oh my gosh! A chop eliminating Santino Marella. It was nice while he lasted. And here comes number 22 after Santino Marella was just eliminated after being Chris Jericho's replacement here. Who is it? Number 22. It's the Beast, Mortis. Mortis is here. And a tornado DDT by CM Punk onto Cody Rhodes. And Mortis with a missile dropkick and Enziguri. And now looking for a Hurricanrana onto Gunther. Explosive start by the Beast Mortis. And then a super kick onto Mortis. But he able to get up with the Enziguri onto Jacob Fatu. And oh my goodness, a gore onto Gunther in the corner there. Super kick to Jacob Fatu and then taken down by a chop. And oh my goodness, what was that? Cody Rhodes and CM Punk fly off the top rope. And Jacob Fatu taking advantage of that commotion there. And a moonsault by Jacob Fatu. Fatu is getting hyped up here. And Obafemi with a chop onto Jacob Fatu. Here comes number 23. Who will it be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Rey Fenix. He's back from injury. Rey Fenix back from that injury from AJ Styles' reverse Hurricanrana. Rey Fenix had a minor ACL tear. We didn't know when he would be back, but here he is in a frog splash onto the Beast Mortis. His brother Penta earlier tonight with a victory retaining the Legends Championship. And oh my goodness, that looks like a corkscrew re-injuring Rey Fenix there. And a buckle bomb by Obafemi onto Jacob Fatu. And now Gunther just got hit by CM Punk. And now CM Punk and Cody Rhodes on the apron here. Drop kick by Gunther, eliminating CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Punk was in here since number 2. Cody had just got in here at number 20, as I think. And then, oh my goodness, top rope Hurricanrana. Gunther eliminating Cody Rhodes and CM Punk on the outside. What an upset there. At number 24, it's the rated R superstar, Edge. Edge making his PAW debut here in the Armageddon Royale in an Adios Amigos by Rey Fenix. Now walking the ropes and a double stomp onto Gunther. Spear! Oh my goodness! Rey Fenix reversing the spear into a Canadian destroyer, or should I say Mexican destroyer. And now the Beast Mortis taking Rey Fenix and himself out of this match. They are both eliminated here. And now a power bomb looking to be applied onto Edge. Edge reverses here and a spear onto Gunther. And then the execution onto Obafemi. Here comes number 25 and a spear to Jacob Fatu. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who will it be? It's Rikishi. The Samoan bulldozer here. Rikishi. And now Obafemi trying to eliminate Gunther here. And Edge trying to eliminate Jacob Fatu. And Rikishi splash onto Gunther and Obafemi, followed by a super kick onto Jacob Fatu and Edge. And the lights have just went out here. Oh my goodness, the spotlight on Rikishi. Rikishi's gonna dance. Yes, Rikishi dancing in the middle of the ring here. Get it, Rikishi. Rikishi taking a break from all the madness here. Turning the Royale into a dance party. And oh my goodness, Gunther, that's the second moment he's ruined tonight with a drop kick to Rikishi. Gunther, are you proud of yourself? Goodness. And now, Jacob Fatu almost eliminated by Edge here. Gets Enziguri as Edge. And now, Gunther taken to the corner, almost eliminated by Obafemi. The count has begun. For number 26, who will it be? It's the great Muda. Here at number 26, Muda had a hardcore tag match making his debut last week, and there was a hip toss into Edge into the corner there. these two staring off, and then a missile drop kick onto the both of them. And now the Great Muta with a Shining Wizard onto Rikishi, followed by one onto Jacob Fatu. And Obafemi has Gunther up for a Death Valley driver. And now Edge is looking for a spear. Muta reverses it and spits out that green mist, and it's all over Edge. Edge is blinded by the green mist here. And oh my goodness, an enziguri to Obafemi. Edge trying to wipe that green mist out of his eyes with that towel there. The Great Muta standing victorious. Who is number 27? Who is number 27? Oh my gosh, it's Sting! Sting is here. Sting is here with the equalizer, tapping on the shoulder of the Great Muta, and then whacking him in the face with the equalizer baseball bat. And taking the Great Muta out, eliminating the Great Muta with the equalizer, is Sting. Sting, number 27, is in here to win it. And then Jacob Fatu with a super kick to the back of Sting, but Sting able to reverse it into a hit with the equalizer baseball bat and a spear to Sting. And number 28 is coming out next. Who will it be? It's Bryan Danielson. He made his debut at the Scramble People's World Championship match at the Big Bang and has not been seen since. But here he is, number 28, ready to win this Rumble as well. And a knee to Edge by Danielson. And now he's locking in the label lock here onto Edge. The label lock cinched in deep by Bryan Danielson. And the equalizer taking out Danielson. And now to the back of Edge. And to the back of Danielson now. Sting with the equalizer. Samoan drop. Colossal Samoan drop off the top rope by Jacob Fatu onto Rikishi. And the equalizer taking out Jacob Fatu. And oh my goodness, a suplex by Gunther onto Obafemi takes out everyone. And now Rikishi in the corner here. Oh my goodness, he's looking for it. Stink face onto Jacob Fatu. Rikishi stinking up the face of Jacob Fatu. And now looking for a Bondre drop on the middle rope. And Gunther with a drop kick eliminating Rikishi, the Samoan bulldozer, off the top rope. And oh my goodness, Sting with the equalizer baseball bat taken out with a knee by Danielson here. And number 29, we are one number away from 30. But who is number 29? Jacob Fatu in the corner standing, waiting for number 29. And oh my goodness, the lights have turned red. It's the Demon King, Finn Balor at number 29. Shotgun drop kick onto Jacob Fatu. Followed, oh my goodness. Now on the top rope is Finn Balor, showboating to the crowd. The red light increasing his strength here. A shotgun dropkick to the rest of the competitors in the match, and then another one to Jacob Fatu. And now Sting rubbing the equalizer baseball bat on to Bryan Danielson. And oh my goodness, a 1916 onto Jacob Fatu on the apron, taking them both out and eliminating them both. The Demon King Finn Balor and Jacob Fatu have been eliminated. And now Danielson, Edge, and Sting in the center here, and a powerbomb by Gunther onto Obafemi, knocking them all out. And number 30, it's the last entrant in the Royal Rumble. Who will it be? Number 30. It's Bob Ross. What? Bob Ross is making his PAW debut. Gunther confused about this here. It's Bob Ross. And oh my gosh, he's a giant. Bob Ross is absolutely massive in a big boot, knocking Gunther to the ground. Bob Ross making his PAW debut, and oh my goodness, a chop, knocking Bob onto the apron there. And now, a leap of faith by Obafemi, and now Danielson has taken hold of the equalizer baseball bat, and a spear by Edge countered, and straight to the face of a baseball bat, and there's Edge. Edge has been eliminated by Danielson with the equalizer baseball bat that he has stolen from Sting. And oh my goodness, last symphony onto Obafemi. And now Bob Ross looking for another big boot, countered, and he gets power bombed out of the ring. Oh my goodness. Bob Ross had a good showing, but is eliminated, and now we have our final four. Obafemi, Sting with the equalizer baseball bat, Bryan Danielson, and Gunther, who has been in here since number 1 and is still going here, eliminating number 30. These four men will do anything it takes to win this match. And Danielson with a knee to Sting. And now these two fighting here on looking to go outside the apron. Sting, Danielson on the apron now. Sting almost eliminated, still hanging on though. These two on the apron. And there's Edge eliminated by Danielson, making his way back to the... Oh my gosh! What a cheap shot by Danielson. That's uncharacteristic of him. And he's knocked out by the Equalizer baseball bat. Knocked out to the ground, standing back up now in a spear. And Edge has eliminated Danielson after that unsportsmanlike kick while Edge was trying to make it to the back here. And oh my goodness, now Obafemi and Gunther here. Onto the apron is Obafemi and Gunther fighting on the outside here. Oh my goodness! Sting has just eliminated Gunther and Obafemi with the Equalizer baseball bat. Sting has won the Armageddon Royale. I can't believe it. With the Equalizer baseball bat. There is your winner. And these two still brawling on the outside. They have a match at Heartbreak Havoc. And there's Shawn Michaels and Teddy Long. Sting, congratulations. You will face Shawn Michaels for the People's World Championship at Wrestle War. And it's official. The main event of Wrestle War